Hey there guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Speedrun The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode we took out the 8th dungeon, which leaves only the 7th, which is kind of counterintuitive, but hey, it's the fastest way to do things and this is a speedrun. So, first pull out the Ocarina with Mambo's Mambo, teleport back over here, and we are going to be doing a little collecting before we get to the 7th dungeon. We're gonna just go back towards Richard's house for the first time in quite a while. We're not going in Richard's house, but back in that general direction to collect the final secret seashell and also get a nice little prize for collecting all of those seashells. Just a little aside, well, actually, I'll collect this, and then I will say that. First off, come to this bush from the top and immediately hold down, or else the seashell can fall in the water, which can be frustrating. So, there's our 20th seashell. That is our final seashell in the speedrun. Some people have left some comments saying, well, it's not 100% because there are 26 seashells in the game, and you're only collecting 20. Well, yes and no. There are 26 seashells, but effectively, the only seashells you need are 20. Because in order to get the level 2 sword, you need 20 seashells, and those other 6 are just extra. And once we collect the sword right here, which we can save some time by positioning ourselves directly underneath it to save a couple frames, and then we're gonna save and quit. But yeah, basically those 6 extra seashells are completely useless. If you collect 26 or 20 or 23, it does not matter. It makes absolutely no difference. You still have the sword, and all of the remaining 6 disappear. And if you look in our upper left-hand or upper right-hand corner right here, you'll see that the secret seashells are gone. The counter isn't even there. It does not matter at all. So, yes, technically you can make an argument that true 100% quote-unquote is 26 seashells, but really all that would do is add time onto the speedrun, and it would have no actual tangible effect on the gameplay whatsoever. So, as far as I'm concerned, 100% is 20 seashells. So, that was basically a long-winded way of saying 20 seashells is just the way that I do it. So, deal with it. Yes. Anyway, now we are continuing, coming back over here by where we got the, by where we had the dreaded rooster skip and where we were heading towards the 8th dungeon. However, this time, instead of climbing this staircase over to the right here, we're gonna stay here, save a little bit of time by jumping over the water, and we are going to come into this cave over here. So, now we just need to try and, do this as quickly as possible. This cave can be annoying. It's really hard to avoid damage from those keys. But, yeah, just try and use the Rock's Feather and the Pegasus Boots as efficiently as you can. And we should get to the dungeon pretty soon. You can avoid that guy pretty easily. Here we want to equip our hookshot and bracelet. You'll see why for the bracelet in a moment. It can save you an equip screen, and the hookshot we definitely want to leave equipped because hookshotting, actually, fun fact, is the fastest form of travel in the game, and that actually saves a lot more time than you would think by just hookshotting that rock right there. So definitely want to do that. And now we are at the entrance to the 7th dungeon. Skip the text here. Oh, didn't want to do that. Equip Feather. And in the next episode, we will be taking on the dreaded 7th dungeon, which I think you will see is more interesting. Some parts of it are easier and less confusing, but other parts are much more difficult. So, in the next episode, we will do that. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.